a bit nuts. Oh, hello.
It is. It's not really that nuts. It was worse when they pulled the old man out of their business and they beat the hell out of him until he died during this Antifa stuff. That was worse. They were pulling normal Americans from their businesses, from their shops, and from their families and beating them to death on the street. That
And
was much
burning
worse
them
than what's
down.
happening.
They
And burning
burned
the
their
American stores.
businesses down.
What's happening now is the overpaid people who get $300,000 a year, work 9 days a year, and they're just getting a little taste of, hey, we do think about it, you know?
And
Well,
people
you had
have
to-
to-
New York, Santos, hello.
And
Santos,
people have to
and-
understand there's still Supreme Court rulings that need to be ruled on before today's electoral college is finished. And that's
Yeah, I
why a
don't-
lot of people don't
like that.
understand this process, that there's still the process of the Supreme Court has to finish rulings.
Yeah, whatever the process is later and all, I don't really. I'm just looking at I'm actually just looking across the media
Yeah.
and seeing the people bad mouthing the ones who are doing something because they care about their country.
Right.
Where was everybody who cared? You know, where was that when Antifa was going on and it was all these poor people and blah 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 blah? I don't know.
Right.
They had so much. Nobody came out and stopped those people.
No, the
And-
states let them. They didn't bring the National Guard. Now they're saying Nancy Pelosi wants to bring the National Guard. They didn't do it when they were burning the businesses down.
She
They
doesn't
didn't
need
stop
the
her.
National Guard. She needs a bottle of Jack Daniels and a sofa. She'll be just fine.
Maybe a new haircut.
What's up, Pyro Nymph? Hello and welcome from Portland, Oregon. Hello and how are you?
Well, we
I
had
haven't-
yeah,
I fly tomorrow, by the way. Go ahead, Fraser.
Let
there
me
was a
turn my
peaceful
TV off.
protest. There was a peaceful protest in London yesterday or today. Yesterday, and a 92-year-old protester. I mean, it's not obvious you got a 92-year-old peaceful protesting gets arrested, and you can see pictures of it. It's like ridiculous. Why would you? Most 92-year-olds are probably sitting at home and watching the telly, not quite protesting.
What were they protesting in London yesterday?
It's all anti-lockdown stuff.
Oh, anti-lockdown. Yeah, you know,
But it's peaceful. They get arrested. It's crazy.
Well,
I'm
lockdowns
not-
are, my opinion on the lockdowns, you look at California, who's locked down, and you look at Florida, who's completely open. Businesses can run how they want to. And California is still in worse shape. So lockdowns are not proving that they're working to slow anything down.
Well, they're not really.
Yeah.
Either, because the UK had over 1,000 deaths a day, which is nothing compared to the US. But
Lockdowns work. Saudi Arabia is the role model of the world. The day that they heard about COVID, they locked the country down. There are 6 countries in the world that have been the best during COVID. Saudi is one of the 6. Those who did not shut down have the highest rates. You cannot sit back, being an American, and look at the biggest death rates and the biggest infection on the planet and say, well, we're doing it right. You can't look at that. That's
I'm not
very
saying it's being done right. We needed to stop everyone from coming into this country from any other country. We should have set all planes on the ground and not let people go from state to state.
Yep.
My
Anyway,
opinion is what they should have done.
yeah, but what this Florida and that state and this state, America's they got the highest cases on the planet, so we can't really. There's also the factor that possibly America tests more than anyone else. Hi
The
from
numbers
the
show
Bronx,
we
New
do.
York. People are tired. Yes, they are tired. XP Gamer. Anyway, maybe the most cases in America because everybody gets tested. Inside the Capitol building, someone
has the
shot
highest
and moving to the next
population, man?
floor. Native Indian, get on HAPS because we can't see anything on the Twitter. Come again?
inside the Capitol
How many? Who
building,
has the
one
biggest
shot.
population? Asia. Do they have
There's
a larger
the biggest
population? than us?
populations on the planet are China and India, each exceeding 1 billion people.
Right.
There are 7 billion people on the planet, 327 million Americans, 80 million Saudis, and then you roll around and you can look at the population of each place.
Yeah.
I think there's what I'd have to think about each one individually.
Yeah.
Native Indian says he's in there. Post us a picture, send us something. Dr. Yasser Ali, hello from Duran. Salam, walaikum salam, brother. Anyway, I understand that you're a naysayer when it comes to the lockdown and face mask. Yes?
Who?
You.
I wear a mask, Randy, when I'm
Oh, you
out.
do wear one.
I
Okay.
do wear a mask. I'm high risk.
Okay.
And I do believe I'm not going to say I need to. I stay home. I do Grubhub. I deliver people food, but the restaurants really don't have that many people in it. People can say what they want about Florida, and every single part of Florida is different. But when you're out and about, people are wearing masks.
There you go. That's good.
I promise you. And Orlando, Orange County has a mandatory mask, and businesses are being fined. And they fined 9 companies out of 70 yesterday for them not adhering to the guidelines.
Okay, brother, I've tried to stream on YouTube. Signal is bad, and shortly, it's manic in here. Yeah, what you need to do is come over to Haps TV. YouTube will delete you due to the background music. They just did me. After I was with Tawan on the broadcast, I got 3 messages from YouTube and other media outlets and told me I needed to delete my broadcast. Trishika Unica Rihanna. Hello, ma'am. Good evening. It's good to see you.
Yeah, they got real strict on their guidelines.
That's why sometimes I click certain broadcasts. I click off the Facebook and Twitter. So I'm not on YouTube yet. It just means so if I'm only just on Haps that you don't get your
Twitter isn't going to be an issue with the music. Facebook and YouTube and Twitch are your 3 issues with music.
Yes. Good evening, Tricia. Yeah, Facebook warned me 3 times. I just deleted this. The mask mandatory in Saudi. The fee is 1,000 reals. Yes, it is. John, new boy, what's happening? Scott is here.
So
anyway, to get back to what I was talking, I'm actually the funny spin that is being put in the media right now about the people attacking the Capitol. You know what? I care more about the American people on every street going to work and coming home each day. And when every simple American was being attacked in their city by Antifa, there was nothing called. Nobody cared. But now that there's some rich, thieving politicians, somebody seems to care. I don't understand. You know what I mean? I don't. What about you, Ali? I don't understand.
They're going to do what they're going to
do. Pablo, welcome. Hello.
This, guns drawn on the House floor. It's the breaking news right now. So.
They draw guns for anything,
Yeah, well, that's another, American right people have, if depending on the state they live in.
Yeah, I think Washington, you're not supposed to have one. Pablo, welcome, sir. If you'd like to come up, tell me, I'll do it. If you don't want to, that's okay. Anyway, I want to get back to what I'm talking about. Are you guys watching any more of this? The shots fired thing now?
Yeah.
That's probably security guard too.
I have it off, but I have it on in the background. It says guns drawn on House floor. That is what the title is.
On what station?
So
a young lady just got shot in the Capitol. I wonder okay. Frazier just got booted somehow. Frazier, what's going on? You're in and out like a yo-yo.
Is the reception bad, eh?
Hap said lots to check on right now. 1 person shot. Yeah, okay, there we go. We got lots to check on right now. 1 person shot. Okay, 1 person was shot. We could only pray it was Nancy.
You get bad reception.
Oh my God.
I'm not a lover of any politician, left or right. I don't know. I really am not into it. But
the funny thing is I
grew up. They barricaded the doors and had guns drawn, and people were trying to break in. Good.
Yeah. I grew up. A lot of people don't know this, but I grew up in a white collar, blue collar house. My father was a white collar. My mother was a blue collar. My mother was a Democrat. My father was a Republican. I see both sides. So I sit middle of the line. But rules have to be followed. Our Constitution has to be followed. And that's all it comes down to when it comes to any of this.
I grew up in a very non-political family. We actually had better things to do.
Well, my father grew up.
I know some people were into it, but we weren't really into it. Hey, Dr. Yasser, thank you again. They're losing their minds. Yeah, it's funny how they're all upset when they were walking down, killing Americans in their streets, and nobody
It was
cared
an
up.
embarrassment when they were burning the
There
businesses
you go.
down of people too. This isn't just an embarrassment. We've been an embarrassment since all this stuff started going down in Portland, in Chicago, in California, in DC, in Pennsylvania, in all the states where they were burning and destroying artifacts of history.
Democrat, Republican politicians are all the same. The only ones are arguing. Yeah, at the end of the day, they are pretty much all, oh, Ruby Rube, Mr. Hulk Hogan made it in. Would you like to come in? You were Hulk Hogan earlier. Let me invite Hulk Hogan in. Ruby, you were Hulk Hogan earlier on Twitter. At R.
Not covering it, that's for sure, Swamp Ass.
Ruby, isn't that you? You were Hulk Hogan earlier.
Yeah, it's a Ruby.
That's what happened if a political party is in one country. Yeah, I hear you. I agree 100%. It's all disgusting. It is disgusting. Randy, I have some biscuits and gravy. Bob Evans. Oh, shut up. I love that stuff. Shooting victim transported from the U.S. Capitol. Yeah, they didn't transfer the police officer they murdered on the streets who was retired trying to guard a pawn shop not too long ago. They have stolen a bunch of hard drives from senators. I doubt that. Give me a break.
They're inside, Randy. They
what
are
senator
inside.
has a hard drive? They don't even go to work. Come again?
They have made it through the doors inside to the Senate. They're in there. They're trying to keep the rest out, but they're in there.
At the end of the day, nobody's going to approach an office, senator or congressman. Nobody's going to attack them. They want to get in and voice their opinion. They would have been better off to open the doors up and let them walk up front and say, everybody sit down. We're going to let you talk for a change. And let them come up one at a time and say what they got to say. Really, there's an easy way to solve these situations. There's not a bunch of murderous mass crazies. They're just tired of America they feel it's not their America anymore.
In the electorals, they were just speaking each side, the Democrats, the Republicans, they were just supposed to speak in their sides if they objected to the certification. We've only gotten to Arizona. That's all they've gotten to, and they keep going into recess.
Yeah, I'm not really into the whole certification, this and that. The thing is, what I see is how people feel, and you can't change the way people feel, and that's not been addressed yet.
Right.
So, I can't tell Frazier if he feels sad. Oh, you don't feel that way. You're bullshit. No. You feel the way you feel.
Right.
And if you got to address those things. Duty Ron is here. Duty Ron, if you're here, I've been waiting on you for days. If Duty Ron is here, let me see if he's here. We're going to drop everybody. We're going to get old Duty Ron up here if he's here. I've been waiting on old Duty Ron for a while. I don't see Duty Ron.
He may be on.
Where's he at? Duty Ron, are you on Twitter? Where is Duty Ron?
Maybe YouTube.
I don't. Maybe he's on YouTube. Yeah, Duty Ron, I don't see you here. It'd be nice to see you on Haps. We'll talk. We can stop this and go into other things. But if you was a BLM storming the Capitol, you wouldn't say that. Yeah, I don't really know. Personally, I have many, many friends from all races and colors. And 99% of everybody I know who's black said, "Who are these people? They don't represent us." Yeah, I don't think people understand when you're Caucasian running down the street yelling BLM. People don't like you, and both people don't like you.
Hiding out in the bunker. They've got them secured. Them senators and Congress are secured.
I hear you. Duty Ron, if you're here, we'd like to see, wow, they are busting the windows out of the Capitol. Yeah, it's not a big deal. They don't even use the Capitol. How many Congress go to work every year? They don't go to work 10 days a year. And those 10 days they're supposed to work, maybe half don't even show up.
And
they're just tearing up an empty building.
They don't get nothing done that needs to be done.
What would I say if BLM stormed the Capitol? They wouldn't do that.
They're not Trump supporters. They're American people.
Yeah.
Randy, you were 100% right about that.
The problem I have is BLM that's being presented to the world is not BLM. Talk to black people around the planet. They're not the people. Is excusing. Am I excusing it? No, but to be honest, I'm not excusing it. Here's what I'm saying. I'm saying I don't care about the people that are being attacked, and that's just the way I am. It may not be a good attitude, it may not be bad, but at the end of the day, those people who sit there and they have the lobbyists guide our country every year in a coroperacy, when they actually sit down there and we want to get a little thing passed so we can get a stimulus check, but they have to throw 50 things on top of a little piece of paper.
Yep.
So you know what?
Be one page saying that we get $2,000 and no one else gets anything else. Let's take care of the American people only.
Well, we have to take care of everywhere else. What you have to understand is the world politics and the environment we live in. And a lot of the money that we give to people later, Scott, the money that we give to other countries is to help support our causes throughout the planet. So, you're so fake. Haha, this app pretended to love everyone. You're a vile racist. Yeah, you know, I don't mind it when you lose your argument and then you want to talk, but when you go wild, it's kind of funny, man. You know, let's see. It's just really funny.
When people don't, when someone doesn't agree, they throw that racist card, and that's really kind of
yeah. That's the norm right there. Oh, we don't agree with you.
Yeah,
you're a racist. You're this, you're that.
Hey, this what does my head in with these people. It's racist. They're just basically the person who says that is because they're just a snowflake. They've got they've not got a set, and I like to say, grow a backbone. And just because you don't like my opinion, you don't have to be here. You don't have to like her. If you don't like Randy's opinion, don't be here.
Randy,
put your hand on the channel, change it.
No, I don't mind any opinion, but throwing the old race thing, that's actually funny.
That is quite really. Sorry, I was talking with Randy earlier. I was going to freaking talk to him. I've actually half the time, but I just free speech. If you don't like my opinion, if you're offended by what I say, you don't have to stand there. Don't be here. Don't go and twiddle the knob, change the channel, or walk away. You don't have to watch. It's simple. It's not hard. Okay, don't be a wet blanket.
What did Pence do wrong? Trump not bashing him. Oh, I don't know what happened.
Pence is over the the vice president. You guys really need to learn the process of an election. Pence is over the electoral college, and the word is he's gonna go with what the electoral college says as of right now. That Biden.
Anyway, I hear that, but I halfway agree with Frazier. I don't mind if you come in here and disagree, but throwing that old nonsense stuff, that's just silliness, you know?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, they've been throwing that race thing out for so long now. Anybody who disagrees with you, you're racist.
it's like the Michigan University printed a list of banned words they can't use in this semester year or whatever, and some of the words are just ridiculous. And I'm thinking, really? It's because they offend the snowflake, the kind of the woke kind of the binary people. You know what I mean? It all offends them. So it kind of it's just a list of words that you just go, right, okay, get a grip. That's what I would say.
They just show pics of Trump supporters sitting at the White House Speaker Chambers desk like a judge laughing. Oh, I'd love to see that. So Pence has his opinion. He shouldn't get bashed because he thought it's different. Yeah, that may be a good point.
I can see that. I think, did Pence not just agree with what the things are going on? Trump is not happy with them.
That's what they say. This is supposedly hearsay.
Hearsay. Okay.
That's all that is hearsay.
Hello from Traveler's Rest.
Trump is asking for peace right now at the Capitol, if you all don't realize that.
I like how Randy not talking about stupid comments seriously. Yeah, they are what they are. We don't worry about it. You know, anybody making comments like that doesn't know me and my family, or they would be going, yeah, that's the most racist guy in the world. Married to what nationalities and children from what countries?
Exactly.
I have the most international family on the planet. Oh, yeah, he's a racist. Oh, that's hilarious. That's why it's just so comical. That's why I find it funny.
It's honest. It's people don't like other people's opinions, so they throw the race card just because you don't agree with them. It's so stupid nowadays.
Yeah. Anyway, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's bring the comments around to more civilized thing. I sure hope they don't burn down the monuments today. That history and burn down the monuments. Would you shut up? They already took all the monuments out of every city for the past 2 years. Oh, I hope they don't burn the monuments down. Yeah, like they didn't already do that. They already destroyed all of America's monuments. They went down with bulldozers, tractors, and cranes and took every monument out of every city across America. If you go to New Orleans, they took them all out.
Hey, Randy, what did you
I
do
can add
today?
you. I did add you. Let me try again. What did I do today?
Yeah, what did you do today?
I just went shopping and did stuff. All right,
you
let me try
all
to add you. Ruby, you've already been invited. All you got to do is come up. Timothy Dollard, hello, and how are you? Anybody's welcome to come up.
If you're on mobile, X out, go to your notifications, click on your notifications.
Oh, you didn't see what I bought my daughter? I went out tonight. I found something pretty cool. Check this out.
Oh,
I bought this for my daughter.
Randy, you're frozen your screen.
Yeah, you
My
are.
screen's frozen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I got to do a refresh. How do I do this?
It's
Yeah.
under your settings, I think on the
Settings, reset, graphic server, reset it. Let's see if that works. And wada bang, bada boom. Okay, I'm going to go to more. Let me figure out how to do it. I hate when this kind of stuff happens. It makes me just want to yell, ouch.
Yes. We can hear you just fine. It's just
Yeah, I know you can hear me, but okay, I'll keep my camera down while I work on it. You guys can talk freely.
It's still frozen. Oh,
Yeah,
there we go.
unfreeze myself. Refresh it.
Back. Oh, it's going out.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
He's back in.
There he
Right
is.
All right, I was able to fix
Yeah,
it.
Randy.
How did I do it?
Yeah.
I have a prayer. I have a little table behind me. Anyway, here we go. This is what I bought for my daughter. Check this out. If you can see it when the camera refocuses it.
There it is. Oh, wow. That's beautiful.
Yeah, but this is something very unique. Watch this. Now it's a ring.
Oh, damn.
So it's a ring or it's a bracelet.
Wow. I love the color of that gold. That is such pure, pretty gold.
How do I get it to fall there? It's finally focused again.
Yeah.
Everyone, how y'all doing?
Oh, here we go. Let's get in here. Let me talk to this fine gentleman. I want you up here, sir. How do we get you in here? Hulk Hogan, what are you doing, man?
All right.
What you gonna do, brother?
Hulk Hogan. Anyway, hey, man, before you get started, can we hear who you are, where you're at, a little bit about you, man?
Yeah, man. So I'm here in Louisiana.
Where in Louisiana?
Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge.
All right. I was in New Orleans for a while. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not too far. So yeah, man. Baton Rouge, business owner, own my own business. Just looking at this craziness, man, and it's funny because I'm looking at this and I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I'm none of it.
I hear you.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you. I know the truth.
Here you go. Just a minute, Space Gal. I want to make his picture bigger. I can't see on my screen. I'm going to take you down just for a minute.
All right.
Frazier, can I take you down just a minute?
Yeah, on you go. Yeah, cool. Yeah.
Let me see. You're still the small one. I want you to be the big one. Oh, now you're the big one. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, welcome. Yeah, on my screen, I couldn't see. Okay, so you're not a Democrat, you're not a Republican, you live in Baton Rouge, but you know the truth. You know what? Give us the truth. Let's hear your truth.
So these parties, Republican parties, Democratic parties, one thing everyone have to be able to understand is all these people are friends. They are friends. They don't hate each other. They like each other. They're good buddies, but they spin it to the public like they dislike each other, they're against each other, and we, as the public, we actually bite into it. and we start dividing ourselves amongst each other because now, oh, I'm a Republican, or I'm a Democrat, or I'm this, or I'm that. Listen, these people that you fighting for, or running to the Capitol for, and waving the flags, and going to the polls voting for, and disliking one person for another thing, they're all friends. If you go back and
Yeah,
you
they're
look,
all in cahoots. I believe you, and I like the thought, and I actually think that's really the way it is.
yeah,
But
and look,
today's world, people will not accept that. So somehow
you're
you
right.
have to approach it differently. People don't listen; they don't accept it.
Yeah,
If you say that, you're a conspiracy theorist person.
that's
So
it.
I
That's it.
usually
But
try to
listen,
keep it simple because everybody throws that old conspiracy. Ah, it's just a
yeah,
crazy guy.
man, look, and this how I know the truth. I'm a business owner. Before I actually owned my own business, I was a big wig in a big Fortune 500 company. I won't say the name of the company, but I was a big decision maker. Um, with this company, we used to donate money to both political parties. We'll donate maybe $1 million to the Republican Party, and then the Republican Party may say, "We need you to donate to my buddy here, who's a Democrat." So we'll donate a certain amount of money to them. And I get to meeting these people, talking to these people, and I'm like, wow, like the general public, to be nice about it, we're just fools, and we're falling for it. And I'm looking at the Capitol right now, and I'm like, look at all these fools, and
At
why
the
they
end
why they
of the day, I agree with you 1000%. But the public and the people of the world cannot handle and cannot comprehend what you're saying.
Yep.
Actually, you're 2000% correct. America is not a republic. It's not a democracy. It's a corpocracy. And
That's
what it
it.
is, every senator on both sides are just like NASCAR signs. They're waiting for the
That's it.
lobbyists to walk down the hall and give them money so they can have a bunny.
Man,
Everybody
look.
knows what's up, but you can't explain that to people.
Yeah, look. The position I was in with this Mike's company, and you don't really hear a lot of people talk about this, but I'll be one of the few I've heard talk about this. I made well over six figures. I had to give a certain amount of my salary to the politicians.
Mm.
A lot of people don't know these things. So when you have, when you have all these politicians in cahoot, it's all about money, man. It's all about money, and they take and they divide the American public just to keep everyone interested in what they're doing. That's all it is, and that's
Yep.
my whole
It's
thing
just a
about,
money game.
Yep.
yeah, and that's my whole
Greed.
thing. I'm looking at these people running
Well,
at the
I would
Capitol.
like to give you something that it actually started a long time ago. It may have used to be some type of a great thing, but it started when they decided to make everybody a slave and not just free slaves. See what happened back 100 years ago or so. We many people around the world had different slaves, and they kept them, and they had to feed them, and they had to clothe them, and they had to house them. So the government got together and said, "You know what? Screw that. Let's make everybody a slave, and they got to pay for their own rent, their own water, and their own house, but they're still going to do the same work for nothing."
There you
So they
go.
turned all of, but they used trickery and gave some people the thought of freedom while enslaving everyone. This is
Yep.
what I believe,
Yep.
because there's nobody today that's making a living wage. There are a few people like yourself and a few of us out here that do, that we get by and we do all right.
That's
But
it.
I
Yep.
would say maybe as much as 50% of America is hurting.
Oh
They
man,
can't
hey,
live.
it's
They
it's
can't work.
it's it's more than 50%. I would go on a limit and say it's 80%. It's 80%. It's a lot. It's a lot, and the reason is because of inflation. The minute everyone start making a good amount of money, what companies do? They inflate their prices. Now we're taking the little money you do have extra in your pockets. Now it costs a little more for gas, or it costs a little money for some bread. It's all inflation. It's built for you never to be comfortable in your pockets. It's
Yeah.
what it is. It's just the way it's
I
built.
totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. You cannot, though. See, you cannot lay this out to most people. They can't handle it. So you have to talk in a realm that brings them into the circle and then slowly say, hey, this is what's really up.
Yeah.
D.A. Rodriguez. Okay, one of you guys needs to change the battery in the smoke detector. Oh.
Oh, that's
Have a great
that's
day,
me.
Ramsey Wood, Space Gal. All right, see you, Abraham.
Hey, Randy. By the way,
Yeah.
man, I love your scopes. I love when you go to the Philippines because my wife, her family's from the Philippines. We actually own a home in Talizay, right, right. It's close to where you be at.
You got a
Um,
house there too.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, you ought to drop in when you headed. I'm leaving tomorrow. When you headed there?
Man, I don't know. I don't know the next time. It could be a while from now, but it's I just wanted to bring that up to you. That's why I follow your scopes. 'Cause when you go in,
Cool.
yeah, it draws my interest.
How long you got a house in Talisai itself? Yeah.
Yeah,
Man, that's great.
yeah.
Maybe we run across each other over there one day when we're old and can't walk.
There you go,
We'll have
man.
a
That's the plan.
wheelchair battle.
Hopefully to move out there. That way I can get away from all this inflation in the United States.
Well, as you know, I left America a long time ago. I live in Saudi Arabia. When I'm not here, I stay in the Philippines. And I was living a little while down in New Orleans, making a little money on the recovery from Katrina and that. But at the end of the day, I just couldn't handle the game anymore. I've lived out of most of my life. I've been working abroad. Even I turned my TV off 4 or 5 years ago now. I don't even watch the news or get involved with it. This happened to be a little bit exciting, and I thought we'd talk about this for a little bit.
Yeah,
But at the end,
yeah, man.
and my main thing is not political sides or anything. As you can see, the title, the funny spin when the right fight. They keep the
Yeah,
groups going, but when the other side wants to fight, whatever that side is, they change the rules of engagement. Oh, these are crazy idiots. They're destroying our nation. Well, what happened to the other people who were destroying the nation? These are worse than
yeah.
the others, but
All of them are the same. They all fools. Um,
they're all fools.
it's they all go about it a different way. I'm looking here. I'm looking at they busting windows out of the Capitol. This just the beginning for this situation. We don't know how long this gonna go. I'm hoping not far at all because they're attacking um innocent people that have families at home. They're in the basement now in the Capitol. But it sucks to look at it. Only reason why I'm watching it because nothing else is on TV. Let's just put it that way.
I hear you. Well, to be honest, personally, I probably wanted to do that my whole life. What they're doing, run through that building and break all the dang windows out,
Hey,
and
hey,
not because I hate anything. It's just like I think our government is outdated. I think there's no
oh
reason for
man,
it anymore. Totally
yeah,
outdated.
it's
We don't
outdated,
need it.
but
I think we can do it all with an app.
the problem is if we try to update it, you're gonna have people that's gonna have a problem with it because it's not what they're used to going about seeing.
I
That's
hear
one of the
you.
main problems. My state is prime example. Louisiana, man, we're so far behind. This state is, and it's crazy because we're at the bottom of every statistical category: education, money, anything from a positivity standpoint. This state is at the bottom, and the reason why is
No, I
because,
think Mississippi beat you.
well, Mississippi is 50 and we 49.
There
You
you go.
know,
It's really
but
down
yeah,
there.
but it's funny because we're right next to each other.
It is.
I'm literally about 30 to 45 minutes from Mississippi. So, outside of an imaginary state line that's separating us, we all have the same mindset. And it's funny because, you go to states like California, you go to states like New York or Florida or even Texas is right next door. It's so much more, their mindset is so much more advanced, man. It's just the people here in Louisiana is just so ass backwards. And it's a
You
reason
know,
why,
I lived in New Orleans for like 4 or 5 years, but I grew up in Tennessee, and I had to get adjusted to living in Louisiana. It's so different,
it is,
and
yeah.
I see a I see a group of people there who feel superior than others,
There you
and
go.
they control it,
That's it. That's it.
and
That's it.
it's the ones who have been there forever,
You
and
are
I
you
seen it.
are 100% correct.
It's 100% there, and I've seen it and the way it
Yeah.
works. And I really wasn't into the whole program. It was kind of strange, you
Yeah,
know.
it's a
It,
hierarchy thing. You know, I'll give you an example. The first time as a black man in Louisiana, you can feel the tension when you walk inside of a facility or a place. You can just feel it. The first place I went to that I never felt that type of tension was Hawaii.
yeah,
Hawaii.
you
When I
don't
went
feel
to
it. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, man, when I went to Hawaii, it doesn't matter. It didn't matter where I went. I just felt like we was all one.
And when you leave the U.S., you don't really
We was
feel it at
all
all. I mean, when you're in Saudi
oh
or in the
man, no.
Philippines, people don't even think about it. They don't even. It's not
There you
even.
go.
It's not even conversation. You know, it's not. Nobody thinks any different at all. I mean, it's not even. I've never even heard people mention it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's kind of funny. Yeah, I can understand being a black dude in Louisiana. I
Yeah.
wouldn't. You're braver than I am.
Well, listen, when you start talking to them, you hold conversations with them, and you
Yeah, they
you
always belittle you and oh, isn't that precious? Oh, you
yeah,
made it.
but
Oh, you
but the thing
precious.
is, the thing is, once you start holding a conversation with them, they start respecting you because they start seeing, oh, you know what, this black guy actually has some common sense, so then they start treating you with a little different respect than what they was treating you with when you first started talking to them. But the only place I ever went to that I just felt like we were all equal and I just felt like everyone treated each other the right way was Hawaii. That was the first place I ever went to. I just felt like the aloha, like they say, the aloha spirit,
No, man, you know what it is. When you land, I've been doing this. When you land at that airport, I want to see if you felt the same way. You got off the plane. What time did you land, by the way? What time did your flight land in Oahu?
I always land around 1 or 2 o'clock when I
Day or
get there.
night?
Daytime. I like to
In
get
the
there during the
afternoon?
day. Yeah. The best time really to get
Okay.
there is at nighttime. The best time is at nighttime. That way you can sleep and kind of get caught up. But I typically land
But
around
what
one or
I was
two.
saying, I landed at dusk
Mm-hmm.
and I got out of the plane. As I walked down the stairs, something was around me and it was like hum, and you feel this hum in the air, and
Mm-hmm.
it's a hum of goodness. It's kind of
Mm-hmm.
weird. It's like the souls of a million Polynesian people that are floating
Mm-hmm.
around, I guess. And then you
Yeah.
look at the airport and you had no idea there was mountains and houses everywhere, and it's
Yeah.
just
Yep.
it's such a trip. Your first visit, that hum there, I can't explain that hum what it is, but man, it
Yeah.
feels
Yeah.
peaceful. It's just
Yeah.
a hum.
If you land in Hawaii at nighttime, um, you'll be shocked when you wake up in the morning because you're gonna see things you didn't see from a visual standpoint at nighttime. You don't see the mountains and things at nighttime, but when you wake up, you just see it all, and it's like where am I? You know?
Yeah, it's a totally, but it's the, I've been around the planet, and that is the only place where if there's a word you can define as Zen, I guess it's there. That was like the Zen place for me. I was going to stay there. I
Yep.
stayed about a year. I wanted to stay longer, but it didn't work out. So, what kind of work are you, or what kind of business are you involved in there?
Yeah, man. So I actually own a commercial cleaning company, sanitizing company.
How's it going for you? Are you doing the mold recovery and all that stuff?
Yeah, we do it all. We do the mold recovery. We do COVID. We have commercial accounts. We do a deep cleaning. We do it all. Anything stripping and waxing, anything you ask, we do it.
All right.
Yeah.
Now we
Right
went
now,
in there to.
I have about 30 employees, and I have about 15 of them working right now at one of my bigger facilities.
That's great. I got to turn up my phone. Keeps buzzing, driving me crazy. Anyway, it's good that you're there and you're making that money there right now. That's great. Now, how long are you going to stick around? When are you going to bail and go live in the Philippines and run off somewhere?
Yeah, I'm a wait until my oldest get out of high school. So once he hit 18, get out of school, I'm gonna get out of here. I may actually end up moving to Hawaii first. My wife is from Hawaii, but her family is from Cebu.
Man, I've been looking at Hawaii. I can't do it. I can't handle it. If
Only
you
for
go
a little bit.
look at the tax deal. Look at the property tax. If you want to live down near Waikiki or down in Honolulu, the tax is outrageous, man. I'm not going to give you
Oh yeah,
$1,000 a month
yeah,
for taxes.
yeah.
$2,000 a month. It's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. You probably have to know somebody in the instance to kind of in the instance, my wife, her family, she have a lot of family there, so I think we'll be okay. It's just for a little bit, not a while. Kind of want to bounce around and stay there for a little bit. And it do seem like Hawaii would be a place where you'd be ready to leave in about a year or two anyway. So
I don't know. I just can't see the tax deal. I looked at houses there, and everything I looked at, I looked at the price of what a house, $700,000, $800,000,
it's
and
expensive.
then I got and I looked. The tax was $1,500 a month.
Hmm.
Who in the world going to give you $1,500 a month for tax?
I think the best thing to do there is to rent. My brother-in-law, he rents there. It pays about 1700 a month. So, I mean, it's expensive, but it beats buying. You know.
Somebody said they're paying 25. Oh, that's Space Gal. You paying 25K of a year. Yeah, that's crazy, those tax deals. You know, my house in Talisites, $100 a year tax. That's it.
Oh,
$100.
yeah, yeah. Hmm.
It's not even a big deal. Even though that house is no Taj Mahal, but it works.
Yep. Gentlemen, I'm gonna jump back into the stream. I have two employees that call me. I don't want to neglect them, so let me call them back, and I'll jump back in a few minutes. Hopefully I
No
don't
worries. I'll keep
burn
you up.
any
And see
fires.
you after a
So,
bit. All right. Thanks for coming in.
all
We
right.
appreciate you, Hulk Hogan. I love
Hey,
the
all
name.
right, brother.
You,
Look, I tell everybody that's my grandfather. So that's my grandfather, by the way. Hulk Hogan is my grandfather.
there you go then. Talk to you
All
soon,
right,
man.
y'all take
Appreciate
care,
you
man.
coming
I'll
in.
jump back in. All right.
Thank you, brother. Okay, let's see how I can get the names turned back on here. I'm trying. Okay, how did your mic get muted? That's weird.
I don't know. They were
I know.
muted automatically.
How did that happen? Hey, Randy, this is a scary right now in our nation's capital. Retta Moore. Oh, we got to get Retta Moore up here. Oh my God, I got to have him up here. I want to hear his opinion.
Especially that's
R-E-D-A.
It
the
was
guy who runs a cleaning business. Like I same that's what I do.
it was scary when
Oh, I
they
forgot. I should have.
learned
He'll be back in a few minutes, man.
that-
Retta Moore, you've been invited. We want to hear your opinion. Yeah, he's doing the cleanup in Louisiana. That's a good business because the area, the humidity, and the dew point, and the rain, you can.
mold.
They have a lot of black mold problems and flooding problems. You can really do good in there.
Florida
Now I
too when
can
it comes to
get
black mold.
5-shot one critical condition. All right, Retta Moore, you've been invited if you want to come up. I know a lot of folks that did well at that cleaning business around.
Oh, I wish the clean. You think cleaning during a pandemic would be quite important. Over here, it's kind of not. It's,
Oh, it's big here because they have companies that come in with special air machines when they have a COVID,
they call
and they deep
fogging.
clean them.
They're called fogging machines.
Yes, yeah.
They,
NASA's
those-
using them.
that's
Somebody asked if I'm watching the news. No, I was just watching updates on Twitter and stuff. I don't have TV. I only have YouTube and Netflix.
The
Hey,
FBI.
Lena.
Trump is sending the National Guard. Now the FBI is involved. Secret Service is responding to assist the Capitol Police.
Yeah, why didn't they do it when they were tearing up the American citizen cities? I don't want to hear all of it. I'm a little
The
upset.
governors didn't want that. They wanted the
They're-
rioting to go on.
The governors of every state did nothing when the cities were being tore apart.
The ones that didn't care.
Where are these messages coming from? I've got my everything turned
My
off. This
Twitter is going crazy right now. It's just going. Bzz,
Yeah.
bzz.
Yeah, but I have all my sound turned off. I don't understand where it's coming from.
Facebook. They're stalking.
I've
you.
got it turned off. I've got this thing, the little red click on the iPhone, mute all sounds. I've got it on. Why am I still getting messages?
Stick on airplane mode.
It won't stop it because he's on Wi-Fi.
Give it.
I don't know why it won't stop. Anyway, hopefully it'll stop soon. Anyway, I show them the news and you got a strike. Yeah, Corinda, I got a strike. I didn't get a strike, but I was told to delete mine.
11 for vaccine. Just call. Shittle got hers.
Well, here we go. Alina's saying it. Mayors looked the other way, didn't they? Happy New Year, everyone. Johnny, be good. What's happening? And Happy New Year to you. Yeah, the mayors looked the other way as they tore the city apart. I guess Retta Moore run off. Let me see. I know I invited him. Let's see. Retta Moore. He's here. He run away. I don't know why.
My prescriptions are ready. Yay.
There you go.
Yay.
I just went and bought mine. It was cheaper. I just go and paid cash for mine. I paid for everything I needed. It was like $90, or I can go to the hospital and wait hours. and maybe get sick. I decided not even go to the hospital.
No, I went to pain management today,
People
so
do it.
those
They
prescriptions
don't.
there.
That's right.
I went to the rheumatologist, and I got a new my new prescriptions there. So
I hear you. All right, Mr. Frazier's, give us something intelligent to say about everything that's going on right now.
And crumbs.
um,
I don't know. Well, apart from well, I just watched our news. England are now officially on lockdown as well. The lockdown will probably last until about, in general, it wouldn't surprise me. It goes into February, March for most of it, depending on how much things any better or worse. Schools are not going to go back. They're delayed. They'll be doing online learning in the UK, mainly Scotland as well as England. And Wales and Ireland are slightly different rules because they devolve governments. And basically, yeah.
what did your lockdown consist of?
Being bored like out of my mind. I was going to say something else, but I have to be careful because he's broadcasting to YouTube. Yes,
you got to be careful on the YouTube.
Yes,
You know you watch Pornhub, but we don't want to talk about it.
Our lockdown at the moment, right? Basically, UK lockdown. England have put back to full lockdown because Scotland has gone into full lockdown. The only things that are open is the odd hardware store. There is a few essential shops like supermarkets and places you do sell food, and that's it. All the main non-essential retail shops are closed. Which is a bit kind of weird because when you've got a supermarket like say Tesco's, Asda, which is probably the equivalent of a Walmart, and they sell clothes and the odd appliance as well, it kind of defies the point of having every shop kind of shut. But
interesting.
Yes, which is kind of weird.
Quick thing, Miss Earl Ethan Allen Horton says, "This is not the country I grew up with. I don't care what you are on, act like adults." I agree with you 200%, and I wish they would have done it when they were attacking the cities in America also. I left the UK 3 days ago. The police, brutal. Do not visit the UK.
Wow.
I don't know. They don't even have guns. I mean, you got to call a special service just to get a gun. If the UK is on lockdown, then US will be next.
Not going to lock it down. He's going to do a 100-day mask, which won't be mandatory, but he's going to ask everyone to do 100 days mask requirement.
There you go. Okay, Fraser, give us a comment on this. UK police are violent. Is this true?
Well, depends on what part of the UK he was in. So if you're in England, if you're in London, yeah, they have been tougher. Manchester police, for example, are not as tough. Are actually a bit more lenient. Up in Scotland, they were a little bit strict at the beginning, but I don't think they bother too much. I mean, I think to be honest with you, it's getting to the stage. I mean, you find you go and chasing people who aren't wearing a mask or something, or I don't understand breaking up gatherings, yes, but I mean, it's more important thing. I mean, there's other things are probably a bit more important. I think the way they handle things is a bit different in London, but no, it's a police state depending on where you are. London, south,
my perspective of seeing London and what was going on personally when I was there, the police would actually have a dialogue with somebody before they body slammed them.
Well, I don't need to live. I know London. Look, I know what happens in London, but I live in Scotland. It doesn't really bother me. I live in Edinburgh.
What about Scotland? What do you think? How do they act there?
Seem alright. I think it's pretty more relaxed up here. Even though they do have, I think they're pretty much things are behaving. Edinburgh, I stay is fine. It's a bit more, it's easier. So it's all right. To be honest with you, as long as you kind of keep to the, I think it's a bit more relaxed up here, but still strict. But as long as you keep to just keep in your lane, you're all right. But London,
everybody knew everybody. You get pulled over, they'd be going, "Oh my God, what are you doing out here? I'm gonna call your dad." And I grew up when it was like that we knew everybody. You know, so everybody knew everybody by name, and you went to school with their cousins, brothers, nephews, or you're the third generation to go through the same high school. We knew
Yeah.
everybody, so it was
Yeah.
kind of it wasn't really a harsh thing. What do you got there for Space Gal? You got a giggle and a laugh.
I gotta giggle. I got it. I'm gonna I'm gonna tag you in this, Randy, on Twitter. Can you look at it? I'll tag you.
Yeah, but I won't say it if it's risque.
No, it's not. It's just funny.
Yeah. Just the
It's
comment in the person. Yes, that
funny,
was.
I don't know how this came across my Twitter. I don't know how it came across my Twitter feed, but it was.
Yeah,
I just opened it up and I had to laugh as soon as I seen it.
Yeah, there was a 92-year-old being dragged by the police. We saw that. It's a bit. There's no need to for the way they handle things as a peaceful protest. That's London, not up here. We do have protests. We do have anti. They're very peaceful, and not pretty much. Yeah, but yeah. It's
A 92-year-old could be doing something wrong too. You never.
Technically breaking the COVID because they're protesting in a gathering. It's a kind of breaking COVID rules of mass gatherings due to trying to keep things distant. But
okay.
I mean, I understand. Usually, most 92-year-olds are sitting in their house with the rug over their knees or their lap, with the hot chocolate, slippers on, watching the telly, rather than protesting, being and thinking, "What the heck?" This guy's obviously got his TV must be broke, but that's for another reason.
I hear you,
Randy.
Yeah, that was kind of funny. The tall dude there.
I don't know how it came across my feed, but it was in my feed as soon as I opened my Twitter up. It was there. So
usually when I open a feed up, I look down through their messages and background because some people may post something that's acceptable, but if you look down a few Twitter feeds where they're at, you might find they're like way off the charts.
Yes.
Yeah. I've had extremists that do that before. They'll send some love things, puppy dogs, and you share it, and then you go to click on his site, and he hates everybody. The puppy dog would just get you to share his site.
I got something to say, and I don't care if I say this online, on live stream, and whoever hears it, but my
alien
boss just showed up at Halifax, and she just got the COVID injection, and she is younger than me. She's not high risk, which only people 65 years and older are supposed to be getting that injection right now. She got in line, drove through, and got the injection.
That's good. Congratulations. What's wrong with that?
Well, Randy, everyone 65 and older Florida's rules are 65 and older. And
yeah, she's on the ball. She got in the line. Everybody else should jam in line too.
Yeah, I know. That's yeah.
I understand it, but anybody who wins first, they got through the deal. God bless them. I understand what you feel. I feel very bad that Julian Assange took up 90. It up. Julian Assange. I don't know what happened to Julian Assange. I think what they denied.
He got refused bail. He got refused bail. So
why are they punishing that dude so hard? Did I miss something? Was I gone? Why is he in trouble so much? What did he actually do that was criminal?
He gave away. He got a hold of things that he shouldn't have. In the U.S. and
but he didn't steal them. He just put them on his website. I mean, what's the big deal?
But he did put them on his website, and he won't give up the person who gave it to him. So they hold him accountable for it.
Well, everybody knows it was Joe Biden.
No.
I'm spreading rumors. Joe Biden gave them documents to Julian Assange. Go ahead and admit it, buddy. And Trump was in on it too. There was a conspiracy.
Biden is speaking right now.
Hey, your boy Grizz, what's up?
Okay. What is Biden going to do? Trump has already spoke about it.
Anyway.
National Guard there to get control of it.
Somebody has a hidden comment. Sleepy Joe.
Yeah, for
I
some
don't know.
reason, Sleepy Joe in Trump 2020 keeps getting hidden. It's being
Yeah.
suppressed.
Yeah, I don't know the whole Sleepy Joe thing. I really don't. I don't know the guy. He may be the best guy in the world.
You just got to watch him. Sometimes he's like,
Yeah, but you can catch anybody at a creepy angle in anything. Hell has broken loose, has it? But you know what I mean? I can put a magnifying glass on anybody on the planet and point the camera at a different angle at a different time, and I can come up with a narrative that has nothing to do who you really are.
it's their
And I
perspective
don't think,
of what they want to show.
yeah, I don't think I'm convinced whether I like you or not. I don't think dude's any kind of like a child kisser lover. I think they just happen to catch 4 or 5 pictures where I don't know. I don't really see it.
4 or 5.
Yeah. What's up, Mark from Fort Lauderdale? Good to see you, bro. Is it more than 4 or 5? I don't know. I don't really watch it. This is far from over.
You can see Hillary cringing when he would touch Hillary. There's a lot out there.
Oh, I don't know. I don't watch the stuff.
Yeah.
What about you, Fraser? You watching that drama stuff?
It's just finished. I was watching something Biden. Yeah, well, I think personally for the UK, Trump would have been better for the UK when it comes to a potential decent trade deal because of Brexit. But because Biden was pro Europe, EU, and it's not going to whatever happens now.
You know why I'm very pro UE. You know why? No, I'm very pro. Because I want you guys to collapse and fall and wallow in sin so we can still make good money. I don't like competition in business. So the more countries who destroy themselves, the better I feel. You know what?
Okay.
Sultan Al Nazi, salam. What's happening? Cable House Sultan. Sultan, there's a lot more comments over here on haps.tv, HAPPS.tv. Jamie Birch, a lot of pissed off people. Yes, it is. Your boy Grizz. Everybody who you're not seeing like a lot of comments, it's probably because you're not on Haps. I recommend you get to Haps TV so you can check out the comments. And what I would like to do, I want to run, I don't have it, how to share that. Just go to HAPPS.tv and you can see it. Subject Access is True Legend. Look him up on a true YouTube. Subject Access is a true legend. I'm kind of like, do you understand that?
It's a YouTuber, I guess. I've never heard of him, and I'm a YouTube. I do a lot of things on YouTube, and I've never heard of them. So it depends in what you follow and what you watch is what you can see. That's how you're.
You know what I did? I did an experiment. Hey, Mark says hello. I went and did an experiment. I decided to watch everything YouTube suggested just to see where it would lead me in a month.
Right.
Whatever they recommended, I clicked on it. Whatever they recommended next, you clicked on it.
Right.
I learned a lot of stuff that I was never ever looked up. I had a good time. Just click on the recommended one every day, and it'll take you to this whole thing that you never thought of.
Yep. Mine is space. So that's what my YouTube is space.
Space Girl Subject Access YouTube. Okay. I have to look it up. What did Fraser? He passed away?
Can you give your opinion typing, Retta?
Can I give your opinion? Yeah, Retta, you can do it. Why? You're busy? If you're busy, type it out. We want to hear it. We'll share it here. Retta, dude here, everybody get ready. We're going to get all of his. How big does it come up? Oh, let me do that again. Ready more. Present live.
Well,
present.
UK based. There's no sense in me watching. I'm sorry. I don't have any dealings with the UK, so I kind of stay out of like that side of it. I don't understand it per se because I don't study it.
Yeah, I think you're talking to Fraser, UK based now. Fraser's in Scotland.
He's more UK based.
I'm UK. I'm living in Edinburgh.
I'm United States based. You know, so I like to learn a little bit about.
I'm from southern China.
So
Okay, what happened to Reddit's comment? Oh, it stops presenting. It can't just keep him rolling.
Are you
Okay,
actually?
here we go. Everybody, let's sit back. I want to hear Mr. Reddit Moore's comments. Present live. I want all Americans to come together and stop the hate, peace, and love. Oh, come on, man. You got more comments than that.
Yes,
Peace
he
and
does.
love.
Yes, he does.
Give me a
He's
break.
very
That's like,
vocal on Twitter.
I know he is. He's like the left wing socialist that I love. And I like to watch him to make sure I don't get involved in everything he says. I'm just joking. I like Reddit Moore's. I like his stuff. Space Girl, UK love you. Send love across the pond. Whoop, whoop.
Always do. I have friends in London, actually. I have some very good friends in London.
Reddit Moore, let's come on, get deeper than send peace and love. Come on now. Where were all these peace and love comments as the people tore down America's neighborhoods?
Yeah.
Man, this is ridiculous. My phone is still making noise. I got everything turned off.
You got the side button turned off?
Everything's turned off. This is the craziest phone in the world.
What phone is that?
Linda Rapper, what's up? It's an iPhone 12.
Oh, Randy, I got mine off. It's not making no noise. I got the 12 too. You know, I just got the side button turned off.
I don't know why it's doing this.
You
Man.
guys
It's driving me crazy.
with my Twitter. Hey, Linda, how are you?
I don't know. I got everything off. I can't do anymore. But wait, hold on. We all have to come together. You don't agree with that?
I do agree.
Yeah.
I agree with it, but Retta, we needed to come together when all the rioting was happening and people.
No. That's nonsense. There's COVID. We can't come together. We'll get COVID.
But it's okay to protest Black Lives Matters during COVID, but it's not okay to do this today. There's two sides to the story.
I like Jamie's thing. Jamie's kind of good. I'm good hanging in there. Okay, good. Linda Rapper. Welcome, ma'am, Linda.
Correct. Right, Jamie. 100% right.
I don't know. I believe, personally, I think both sides seem to have some pretty good ones. You just have to not listen to the words, but listen and look at the attentions. I'm very shocked about Haps. Why? What happened to you? Hey, Randy and Space Gal. Patty, what's happening? Yeah, Corinder, what are you shocked about? I don't see any problem. Haps is doing fine for me. You'd have any problems, Space Gal?
Nope. Signal problem, but I had a bad cell signal today.
Yeah. Frazier, how's your Haps now working? Everything good?
Yeah.
It's fine, yeah.
I don't have any problem.
As much as I know you very well, you're quite easy. You're quite good at getting yourself banned in places. So, just politely, you might want to be careful what you say.
Call me a socialist. I never said that. Oh, Rita Moore, we love you. You're not a socialist. I only say that to razz you because I like stirring the pot. I like teasing Mr. Reddit Moore just to get to stir the pot. He is not a socialist. He's an active Democratic vocalist. So anything that has to do with the Democratic, he's very vocalist about it. So that's all. People streaming news and Peter Ustrees. Yeah. Corinder, actually, you're not following the terms of service, and it's your neglect failing to follow the rules. And this is what happens to people. The kind of excuses I'm seeing for you is what I see with people in prison. Oh, I shouldn't have been arrested. I was just at the bank. He had the gun. I only drove the car.
And
you just got to follow the rules. If a bunch does nothing, then others should follow. That's right. Earl Ethan L. Horton has a very good point. Just because everybody else does something bad doesn't mean I should follow. I totally agree.
And someone's saying people are streaming the news and Peter or Mark are not saying nothing, but this is originally based on journalists. What do journalists do?
You know what? Not to be rude, but Corinder, I don't think there's over 2 damn people that ever watch your stuff anyway. I mean, I wouldn't be overly concerned about it. You probably get more publication if you walk outside on your front porch and started screaming. Just a thought. Not to be rude, but I think it's factual. Would you second that? Alicia?
I never said you spread hate. You never have. You never. We've had plenty of conversations, me and you, Retta, plenty of conversations. I see both sides of the coins. I was grown up in a divided household, so I look at every side. But we may not agree on everything, and that's our right not to agree. And that's the nice thing. We are still continue to be friends.
There's a good point. Right, Mr. Tezuka has something good. He says, I cannot understand. So the right charge in the White House and it's fine and dandy. No, it's not. Tezuka, we say, wait, on a political standpoint,
Bobby Shadow.
it's probably wrong. But to be honest, I have no respect for any of those thieves, left or right. They're all thieves, nonsense, liars, overpaid, I just don't trust them anymore. I no longer trust my government. Sorry.
Them for the American to voice.
Bobby Shadow. We got to get old Bobby up here. Let's say invite Bobby to come up. Bobby, we got you coming up.
You know, the American people elected these people, and they're supposed to be there for us. But when they're in chambers making these bills, it's about them and their states only and what they want. So they'll say yes to a bill. And that's sad.
Miss Space Gal, can I put up Mr. Bobby Shadow and a couple of people and let you guys come down just a minute?
Yep.
Corinda, go and do us a favor and just politely shut the you know what up, please, because you're just doing my nutting. I don't give a flying you know what.
Somebody bothering you?
Go and just go stop being a nippy wee nippy bleep 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 bleep. Okay? Just do my nutting. Get lost. Politely.
Oh, it's Corinda.
He's been a friggin' nomad.
Okay, we're gonna hide all his comments for a while. Goodbye, Corinda.
Friggin' nightmare.
Corinda has been hidden from the situation for a while. Okay, I would like to put Bobby as number one. I will step to the side. Hello and good evening, everybody from around the world. It's 12:25 p.m. My name is Randy Horton, and we have a special guest, Mr. Bobby Shadow, reporting somewhere near Newport Beach. He's retired. He does nothing. He sits in his basement. He plays. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. Bobby Shadow, can we have your glorious opinion on everything that's going on? And if you don't mind looking at the comments and making a few talks about it.
Well, let me grab my microphone like someone that you don't want me to mention, but let me try to arrange my microphone to where I sound better.
I don't know anybody you're allowed to mention anybody. I have no problem.
Thanks for inviting me, Randy. And hello to Fraser.
Hello, Mr. Shadow.
We got to, you know what's funny though? There's like a right here on your neck. There's like a colored shadow coming. Do you see it?
It's the sun reflecting behind you. It's too strong.
Yeah. Well, I'm just making my studio, so it's that's kind of like my LGBT like favoritism. Like kind of like I support the rainbow. You know what I'm saying, Randy?
Nothing wrong with that. Fly those flags.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Aye.
Who you can't talk about? I was curious. We can talk. Who we don't talk.
You know how Mr. Voss always grabs his microphone and kind of.
Oh yeah, but he does it from the side.
Yeah. Well, mine is totally set up differently because my camera is adjusted to it.
Anyway, okay. Anyway, what is your thoughts on this whole thing happening in DC? Tell us what's up and why you do that.
I mean,
I can hear, but I'm grabbing the water. I'll be right back, but I can still hear. Okay. Please tell it.
Yeah. No. I'm. Everyone's definitely for peaceful protesting. I mean, there's no way you can deny that. But it's unfortunate that the officers there have to, they're actually earning their money right now, really. If you want me to be truthful. And it's not an easy thing to do. And people that are protesting, you don't, I mean, it kind of gets scary if you you have people, getting into the house there. But otherwise, I mean, what's this, Fraser?
That's the ABC7 app, Holcroms, and you go through.
Oh,
There
yeah.
we go.
Oh, that's a New York channel.
That's the ABC7. If I can get it to show.
Yeah, I will be.
The Colonel's giving.
What's
Bobby-
up, Colonel? I am going to be. Still having my tea right now, my hot tea. Can you help me lift the bed and so I can vacuum under it?
No,
And then I'm gonna need help moving it.
no, I can't. It's too heavy.
Oh,
Basically, that's
Take it apart.
oh shoot! The host is back too. The host is back.
The host of most. What's up, Bobby Yassing, Bobby Shadow, Fraser, and Space Gal. Hello. All right. Yeah, we better be careful about showing anything from a TV program. You can be in trouble.
yeah. He was speaking. Bobby was speaking to the Colonel.
Time for you to sign off.
The Colonel of Sanders?
The Colonel, as in the wife.
Oh, the Colonel. Oh. Every day they go to work and they put their lives on the line. Somebody said, who goes to work and puts their life on the line?
Banner Man, the man himself.
Oh, I was
Mr.
mentioning, how the police there, they have to pretty much earn their money, and we do have the freedom of protest, but it is unfortunate that it's getting, it's always unfortunate that it gets violent.
Okay.
And this, I think my opinion though, Randy, of what you're talking about, I mean, it all comes down to Trump's library. This all, is considered, him being president, and, every president, no matter good or bad, they, or medium, are in the middle. Yeah, too. What's up? Yeah, I will. I'm going to be signing off right now.
He's getting jet from the wife.
But yeah, this is all for us to go to his library and be able to, I mean, this is probably, this could be the end for him, as in, seeing his face on, out there in the limelight. This could be the end of the Trump name, so to say.
This could be the end of Bobby Stamps.
You never know. What do you think, Randy?
This could be the end.
Yeah, I do got to get off. I'm going to snap out since Fraser's mentioning it so much. I'll snap out.
No.
Have a good one.
Because he's gonna get into trouble with his wife if he doesn't.
All right. Mr. Fraser, Mrs. Space Gal, I'm going to cut everybody out. I'm going to invite one more. I'm going to hold on. I'm going to cut it all out, and I'm going to talk to a few people and then roll.
No,
It is
you've got for you.
12:30.
It's half past midnight for you.
Yeah. Sarah Slurpee, hello. So I'm going to allow some other people to come up and see if I can get some more opinions. Good to see
Perfect.
both of you. Thank you very much.
Cheers, man.
See you soon. Let's see, what am I doing here? I don't even know what I'm doing. Anyway, I guess I got it. All right. Sorry about that. Let's see what we got. I'm kind of glad that people are fighting back. Sometimes they fight back. You get taken advantage of. People have to have their limits. I hear you. Sarah Slurpee, hello, and how are you? Trump is going to have to get a new identity after this one. Yeah, I don't know. Eric Levitt, hey, what's up? Earl, get in. My cat, I got to shut the door. My cat is... Yeah, get out of here. My cat is a pain in the butt. Sorry about that. My cat wants to tear apart everything, throw it on the floor every day. Anyway, okay, Mr. Redamore, what happened to you? Why you can't come up today? Why are you busy? I guess I don't know what's going on. Apparently it's gotten a lot more violent at the White House, and I don't really have any access to the news. I leave for Cebu tomorrow. Unfortunately, Twitter has blocked Trump's video to have people like retweet or comment his video. What? Can you come up, Redamore? I don't know. I want to hear what you're saying. What is it saying? Let's look and see what he said here. Okay, unfortunately, Twitter has blocked Trump's video to have people like or retweet or comment his video. Yeah, I'm confused. Oh, they're blocking his video. Well, he should. I don't really know why they would want to do that. What video are they blocking? Like his speech thing? I didn't even see the speech. I couldn't see it because the internet was so busy. I couldn't get a signal. You're not home. Oh, you're not home yet. Okay, you're on your way. Yeah, I don't know that they're blocking his video because I could never watch it to begin with. I was just watching tidbit videos of people at the White House. So they have a storming people and somebody is shot. Is this like really happening or is this dramatized? Can someone tell me if this is happening like crazy right now or not? They are busy getting informed and reporting what is happening. That's why they can't jump in. Oh, I understand that. Lewis, what's happening? Good to see you, brother. Okay, in his video, he spewed out fraudulent, stolen elections, so that is probably why they blocked it. Fraudulent, stolen election. You know, if he feels it's that way, and many other people do, who's to say they're right or wrong? I think they're blocking Trump's video, asking people to be peaceful. Oh, I don't know about that one. I have no idea. 2BH, Randy. Randy, can I pull over and visit for a few minutes? Bannerman, hello, how are you? No, thank you, not right now. Tammy, hello and how are you? Mr. Yassine, breaking news. Offshore wins over Purdue. Tommy Lawler, hello from, it's on CNN, okay. Yeah, just right now, I'd like to chill for a minute if you don't mind. I've had a guest up for the past 30 minutes and I'd like to look at your comments only for a while. You can jump in a minute, Lewis. Let me do no guests for just a few minutes, and then we'll invite Banner and you and everybody else. Let me get a hold of some comments. I don't like to leave the comment setting for an hour, you know? I like to sit here and talk with a lot of people and address everyone, so I apologize for that. It's really happening. I'm watching it on the TV, the first TV. Is that like the first TV that you're watching? Is that like a independent news agency, or what is that? First TV. I don't really know that one. What time do I leave tomorrow? My flight departs at 5 p.m. Yeah, Bannerman. Yeah, just give me just a second. I've been online with guests for like an hour and I want to get other people talk. Yeah, Lewis, you know I love you, brother. So just give me a minute. I'd like to address all the comments. I'm really social about social media, you know, and I believe that our community and the people that all know each other, we can't just ignore the comments. And I'm still trying to figure out how to see the comments and look at the camera. Comments are here, cameras there. It's kind of weird. Yo, shalom. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Ellie, can you come over to Haps? I cannot believe Ellie's here. Ellie, do you know Haps? HAPPS.TV? I've been looking for you. There's Miss Ellie's here. Whoa. I want to send Ellie something. Ellie. Let's go to HAPP. Hold on, Ellie. I want to send you something. We're all over here now. We've been looking for you. I'm glad to see you. You never respond to my Twitter anyway. On the morning my brother punched me in the face, and now I'm ugly. You're assuming you were pretty before. Oh, I'm just joking. That was mean. I hope you're not that bad. Let's hope something happens. Yo, shalom. There you go. HAPPS.T. Yes, I am there, but the quality of the video sucks. Yeah, what they're doing on HAPS, it's a beta program, and they're doing their best to get it better and better every day. And this week, they're switching servers. If you'd like to try to come up on HAPS, I'd appreciate it. If not, I don't know what else to do. It would be nice to see you here, though. I haven't talked to you in a while. We were talking about you the other day. Some gentleman was wanting his daughter to learn more Hebrew. That wasn't nice. I'm only playing with you. Don't take that serious. Really. What's happening in the U.S.? I don't really know. I'm not watching the news. We're sorry. Let's give you a big love. Here we go. We'll give you love. Let you know how wrong it was. Big love. How come your video is so good? I'm using a Sony camera. You're there, Ajio Salam. Let me look you up. Did you follow me? I need to write it down. Wallah, I hear you. Yo, shalom, you're there. Okay, what's going on in the U.S., Mr. Saeed Al-Shari? I don't know. It seems like somebody's attacked. They've attacked the Congress. Your camera quality looks amazing. Yeah, I'm just using a Sony ZV-1 camera. That's all, and I'm connecting it with a HDMI to USB-C cable. So it's just all right. Actually, I get a better video quality on a Canon M50, but the Sony's not bad. So, Yo Shalom, come up here. Let me see if I can find you. I'm going to look for you at Yo Shah. You're not there when I looked you up. What is your name there? It's sunny and beautiful here in Tucson. What's happening, Jill? I'm glad it's sunny and beautiful there. Oh, you're not Yo Shalom. You're real. Let me try that again. It is REALE. There you are. See, it's at real something. Now I got you, and now I'll follow you. Yeah, it wasn't Yo Shalom. That's why I couldn't find you. Okay, I invited you, and I subscribed to you. So now you should be able to come up. You should go live and then see to click on this video or something else. And now that you're coming up, we may change the subject. Tell him I'm here. I see you. What you have to do now, I invited you to come up as a guest. So come up as a guest. I've invited you if you know how to do it. Hey, man, I wish my phone would shut up. I'm really upset. You're leaving for the Philippines. Yeah, I'm leaving tomorrow. Hold on, I'm having a problem here. This is not fun at all. I'm tired. There we go. I've turned it all off. It should stop. Okay, did you come up? Yay. Yeah, let's let you come up. What is the topic you want to talk about? We can make it up. Let's see how it goes. How do you come up? Okay, are you on a phone or your laptop, Ellie? What you do is you look, you may have got an email or you may have got a message. Click on that email or message and it'll open up here and you enter the broadcast. Or if you have a phone, at the bottom of the phone is a camera thing. It says go live. Press go live and then it'll ask you and it should show a box you've been invited here. Wait, I see you're coming. You're figuring out. Okay, I see you here. We're waiting on your. Let me see. Hold on. Let me put it up normal.
What's going on with this app?
It's working all right now. You're looking fine. Your camera. There you go. Miss Ellie.
It's so weird on my screen. I see myself normal and then myself squished along with your face squished as well.
Oh, yeah. On the phone, it looks a little weird now. They're still working on it. It's best to do it on your laptop next time, but we're here now.
Okay.
So if you go to your laptop, it's really much better.
Okay. So do you see normal?
Yeah, you're a little, if you lower it a little, you're a little high, down a little, or up a little. Your face is at the top of the screen. You're up high. You need to come down the other way. A little more. Perfecto.
Okay. I'm trying to see my giant forehead. Listen, what's going on?
Wait a minute. Before we do anything about politics, because you're on Haps and a lot of people don't know you, and I would like to see 1 million people follow you today. Will you please, Ellie, tell those who don't know you who you are and where you're at?
I don't know who I am.
No. Oh, shut up.
I wrote, okay, I'll tell you what I wrote here. I wrote, and I've decided that I'm an Israeli-based personality. That's what.
Okay.
I'm a Hebrew teacher. I live in Jerusalem currently, the capital of Israel. What else? I'm an entrepreneur. I'm creating my own website with my own courses. I'm working on it. I'm on this great Airbnb right now in the center of Jerusalem, entering a third lockdown. Yay to us.
Is your hand covering the mic? Some people say it's hard to hear you.
Oh, right. That was correct.
I hear you loud, but maybe others can't.
No, I did cover it. They're correct. I just.
Oh, okay.
So shalom, everyone. Where I don't see comments or anything. I don't can't see anything.
Yeah, you can't see all the comments. That's crazy. I'll start reading them to you or put them on the screen.
Oh, I see
Randy,
some.
we can't hear her well. This is Miss
Okay.
Ellie. She lives in,
Yes, I see it.
come again.
Okay.
You see him now?
Yes, I do.
Okay, your volume is low, they're saying. Anyway, this is Miss Ellie. She lives in Jerusalem. She is a Hebrew teacher, aka an Israeli based personality. You've seen her around Twitter, you see her on Periscope. Miss Ellie pops and stops, and then we won't see her for a month. You always run away. You can just like
No,
you're like random, you're the random broadcaster.
no. I scoop weekly on a weekly basis, but recently I've been working hard on my courses plus the lockdowns. I was a bit down.
Okay. I think I sent you a request the other day, maybe to your Twitter account.
So
There
the
was
problem is, the
gentleman
problem
here and their daughter lives in Jerusalem and they wanted her to get Hebrew classes. And I was going to try to recommend and send you the email, but you didn't respond. Look at your Twitter.
okay, I will. The problem is that I don't. I Twitter is weird for me. I never got Twitter. I'm on Facebook. Most Israelis are on Facebook, and only the journalists are on Twitter. Um,
Okay.
but but now when they're closing Periscope, why do they do that? I will definitely start going on Twitter more. So what do you say? Haps is the option. There is an
Oh,
option.
Haps is a pure broadcast studio and you can stream to Twitter and everywhere else. Right now it's in beta and they're working on it. I recommend you come here, stay here and learn it and let's hope it works out. But it
Yes.
seems to be a better broadcast when you're on your laptop. On the phone, I don't really like it. To be honest, the app kind of makes me crazy.
Here is my okay. So should I try to do it from here?
You could try to do it from there. You can just, while we're talking, you can end up doing it. And I don't know if I have to invite you again or not. Just go to haps.tv and look for your invite.
It might take a few minutes because it will be the first time, and I'll try to remember my password. But I'll do it. I'll do it. Okay.
Yeah, that's actually nice. So, anyway, what's going on in your life? Tell us more while you're typing and talking, if you can.
Um, more what? My personal life.
Anything and everything.
Okay, so it's all mixed, right? So there is a weird situation in Israel. I'm not going to talk about politics, but it's a weird situation. Um, and it feels like we don't have any leadership. On the other hand, corona wise, the world is looking up to us since we are a social experiment. Why? Because we're the only country that gets vaccines in a very high speed. So,
No, they're only, the vaccine's already in Saudi. People here have got it. They're already
oh yeah,
getting it
yeah,
here.
yeah. But we're the first one that like the operation here is really fast. I mean, both of my parents are vaccinated.
They've
I'm
already
the
got it done, huh?
yeah. It's the first one. You have got to get two portions of that, but it feels like um, they have enough. Our prime minister is getting more on the way, like millions, and it looks good when it comes to vaccines. The only problem is these rumors about mutation, Indian mutation, British mutation, South African mutation. Like the real question is, and we hope so, that the vaccines are going to stop these mutations as well. That's the only question.
Okay.
Meanwhile, they're going to put us in a really severe lockdown.
Another one, huh? Coming up.
Starting tomorrow at midnight, and people are going to supermarkets and buying foods. Like it feels like war in the zombies, It feels like
I hear you. And what do you have you been watching this American political stuff? What do you think about it?
oh my God, I feel so bad because I had a lesson with, it's evening now in Israel. It's almost midnight, but on 10 p.m., 2 hours ago, I had a lesson with a student in a Zoom class, Hebrew lesson, and he was the only American in class. And he didn't do his homework. So I was like, why didn't you do your homework, Jim? And he said, oh, the political situation. And I thought he was referring to, regular Biden slash Trump thing. So I was a bit not hard on him, but I teased him a little bit. And when the lesson was over and I opened the news, oh my God, I was so embarrassed. I had no idea it's that bad. So it's really embarrassing, I gotta say.
So now they're going to lock you guys down again. But have you been vaccinated?
No, I'm young. I'm too young. I'm still in line.
Okay.
First, how do you say vaccinating?
Vaccinated.
No, the verb, like they're doing it as we speak.
Vaccination. I guess. I don't know.
The medical staff, they will.
How's your computer coming on? Everybody's saying that I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Oh, so I don't do it at the same time when I talk to you. I need to close in order to do
No,
it.
you can do it at the same time.
No, because I need to look for my. Okay, I need to look for my password.
Do you have a headset nearby?
Yes.
Maybe a headset. Well, I don't know why I can hear you, but I understand sometimes on the mobile audio, it's quiet.
How is that? Is that better, people?
Oh my God, that is so much better. Hallelujah.
Good for you, Randy. You have good ideas.
So loud now. You're blowing me out of
I
here.
can hear her. You haven't lost anything. I was just babbling. So how do you know all this stuff about changing server and all that? How do you know that? You have inside
I don't know.
information?
I just been playing with it. That's all.
Excuse
Randy loves.
me. What is that? I'm not Filipino.
No, that's somebody trying to act like I don't know.
Oh, it's a troll. Okay. I haven't had trolls in a while, so I'm responding
either.
to
It's
them.
kind of
I'm
funny.
feeding them. That's much. I'm sorry, Anthony. I had no idea you didn't hear me.
Okay. Oh, we are here to assist her. Fantastic. Okay, Eugene says they're here to assist you. Okay, now that everybody can hear, welcome back, Miss Ellie, live from Jerusalem.
Jerusalem.
Everybody's
The real
favorite.
Jerusalem, not the city in the United States. The real Jerusalem.
Is there a Jerusalem, U.S.?
Of course.
You know.
Right? Some kind of a Texas city or something like that.
Oh, they may have a city like that. I don't know. There's a lot of cities named weird things throughout America.
It's not weird.
No, what I
Jerusalem.
mean, it doesn't mean that you wouldn't expect it to be in America, you know.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. A lot of weird stuff in America. Yeah.
Yeah, Italian
I mean,
stuff.
we're not Americans, right? We're talking about America, and we look at like I'm gonna balance my phone here. Oh, this is so much better. Look at that. No hands.
Oh, this is great. We can see you and we can hear you. Everything is looking amazing.
Yeah.
Caddy's here. What's up, Miss Caddy? How are you?
So, did you get to transfer all your followers from Periscope to here?
I have, yeah, I've got a few thousand,
That's
like
good.
70,000 people now, I think.
I think that's great. I had 7,000.
That's
I will
great.
not say all of them were active. No, I had them on Periscope. Now I have around 3. I'm not sure.
Yeah, my followers are mixed between 5 different outlets, not one place. So mine are just mixed. Hello, Caddy. I want to change the hold on. I want to change the broadcast name while we're here. I've never done this.
Okay.
Oh, keep talking, Miss Ellie. Tell people what's up.
Hi. Okay, so I do see your comments. Randy is so generous. I'm not sure why. Randy,
Because
why
I
are you
kind of
so
like
good to
you.
me?
You're kind of pretty.
Oh, it cannot be only that. And besides, I'm having a very bad hair day, as you can
No,
see. I
because
cannot
you
go to
always-
my hairdresser on the lockdown.
No, but you're always good. Everybody likes to talk with you and interact with you. It's nice. We like to do that.
Yeah, if I had to bet, I would say that you like my honesty, my sometimes brutal honesty, because you're the same way, right?
We just tell it like it is. Some people don't like it, but hey, I like you for that. Yes,
And you're also saying it as you see it.
that's it. Straight shooters. We call it like we see them.
Why not? So there is one good thing
How do I
about this
spell
app.
Ellie? E-L-L.
Get
How do you spell
Shaitel.
your name?
What is Shaitel? Is this like supposed to be like a Jewish word? I'm Israeli. I have no idea what is Shaitel.
How do I spell Ellie? How do you want me to spell your name? I don't know.
Oh, okay. So E-L-I, and whoever gonna read it as Eli, I mean, get a life. It's Eli. E-L-I, Eli, like belly. Why do you call it as Eli? I don't get it. E-L-I, Eli.
Oh, it looks much better with an E and a double L. Ellie has a very comforting something. Jump? What is that? Welcoming smile. Ah, thank you.
Okay, look at I changed the title. Live with Randy in Saudi and Ellie in Israel. Whoop, whoop. Here we go. Okay, hi, building the global community of broadcasting. Yes, we're glad to have Ellie here from Israel. I don't know if there's a lot of broadcasters from Israel on Haps yet, but it's nice to have Ellie here.
Oh, you know what? So on Periscope, we were a few refugees, right? We started a bunch of Israelis, and now I think Solange, the French woman from Jerusalem also, Ellie, Avi Abelo, but I'm not sure they're here. I never checked. It feels like everyone were running for their lives, and I'm not sure. I just ask my followers, wait, where do everyone go? I feel like there is a party, no one told me where it is.
Everybody ran over to here, and there was a few stragglers still over there. But everybody's moving.
Solange, he knows Solange. Look, Noel Richard.
If everybody, Ellie, can you type a couple comments so people can follow you? Just say, hi, this is Ellie, and then they can click on the blue thing and follow you.
Okay, so I will say shalom. Shalom.
Yeah.
And so they will know who I am. How do I send the comment? How do I send it? What's going on this app? Where do I? Oh, there it is. Okay, it's on the.
Okay, there you folks go. If you want to follow Miss Ellie, yo shalom, the real Ellie G.
Ellie G, the real Ellie G. That's what it's supposed to be.
Hello. So if anybody would like to follow a nice broadcaster in Jerusalem, there you go.
Yeah, for the moment, I'm scoping Jerusalem.
Hold on. Let's see if it's at the top here. Did it come across? There it is. Real Ellie G. Give her a follow. Real. Did you get a lot of people come over from Haps yet, or you did? I mean, from Perry?
I was trying to decide if I'm staying because I'm going outside. It's my therapy. I don't know what is this for you. I call it my video therapy. It's good for me. I go outside. I don't feel alone. It can be quite boring to go. I'm taking myself outside like people are taking dogs. I'm taking myself outside for a walk. And I open the camera, trying Haps, and I see it really choppy on the screen. So I don't have the satisfaction I used to have on Periscope. I don't see it well on the screen, and it doesn't look good on the replay.
The app on the phone, I have to admit, is not good yet. I don't know why they're having two screens, one that shows what you should look at. Happy says he's following you. Some of the folks say, yeah, they're already following you. But yeah, the app is kind of nonsense, and I hope that they realize we don't like it. We don't need two screens. We need just the whole thing to show us. Haps is not user-friendly. It is not on the app. I apologize. We're hoping for big improvements in the coming days. However, go ahead.
There are a few things that I did like, I must say. I like the promos that are running on the screen. It feels like, they want you to succeed. They're rooting for you. They're having these, titles. Oh, what happened here? I'm not sure.
I made you big.
Okay, good. So you see this up? I like it. They didn't have that on Periscope. It feels like a live show. I don't know. I like the vibe. But again, the double screen, why? Why?
Yeah, the two screens, yeah, it's weird. The problem when you let a programmer make an app and they're not a broadcaster and they never consulted a broadcaster on what you like and don't like. So they had these great TV studio ideas. If you look at the Haps on the laptop, it's kind of like a mini production studio for a set that's going out to do a live news show. And what they tried to do is they incorporated this like a producer broadcaster set, I think the first goal of Haps was about a year or two ago was to be this live in the world news media thing where people would get on and be a news reporter, but it kind of failed gloriously, so people wanted to be more into socially talking to each other. I have a problem with that. It's all the exact thing that I would see on my PC, and I did it on my phone. You don't have a problem. Okay. That's no problem if you like it.
If he sees the double screen, you have a problem. Trust me. You don't need a double screen.
Yeah. Well, it's sometimes it's over engineered, and it kind of reminds me of what MySpace did. That's why they died. They had too many things, you know. Sometimes you got to
MySpace.
keep it uniform and not have too much stuff.
Right,
Anyway,
right.
Ellie, tell us some exciting, enlightening news that will make our life a little better. Right after you tell us, what are you thankful for today?
What is that a question? Sorry.
Yeah, what are you thankful for today? What was great in your life today?
Oh, what am I thankful for today? Oh, you know what? You caught me in a very challenging day. I was actually mini depressed today. So let me think. What am I grateful for? Um, that I can afford for now this beautiful apartment. Look, it's pretty nice.
It is not.
And I live in the center of city, so I would say that I'm grateful for being able to be in the center and in an interesting area on a lockdown. So at least I can walk around, my 500 meters or kilometer, I'm not sure. And I have supermarket. I have everything I need, right?
Okay, question.
Um,
How much is this apartment to live in Jerusalem? Monthly,
so
around dollar wise.
it's a Corona price. It's not how it's worth. Oh, you know what I can do? I can show you beautiful scenery.
Oh, let's look
you'll
at the
understand.
side of the wall. Let's see what's going on. Somebody said, do you have any roommates?
No, I live by myself for now. It's an apartment for a single person. Let me
It's
show
like
you
a
more.
studio, yeah?
Okay, are you ready? I'm not kidding. Like, this is gorgeous. So, center of
Yeah, out
city.
your window.
So, wait for it. Wait for it. Oh,
Slowly. Oh, it's so
okay.
quiet though. Where is everybody?
Oh, a lockdown. Also, it's midnight. But you know what? Usually, it's not supposed to be like that. Usually, people are, street performances and everything. And what can I tell you? Look at these nice decorations here. So I guess I'm grateful for that. But it's quite lonely, I must say. Like, I'm here
Well,
to
that's a
create.
great area. It's like a little hip area. You're styling, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's the center of a city. This apartment's supposed to be about 800 shekels. That's a lot. 800 shekels. So let's see, the dollar is quite weak. About three and a half shekels are $1. So divide
How much is that a month? Dollar.
8,000 shekels, but I cannot afford that. So it's a Corona price. It's half the price.
So 4,000 shekels. It's $1,126 a month. I'm guessing in my mind using
I'll tell you, 400. No, it's without the bills. 4,500. Yeah, okay. Like a new Israeli shekels, $2. I'll give you the amount in a second. A month.
1380, including the other part. Okay. Yeah, so it's not.
And it's quite small. It's quite small, but it's good for me. It's enough space for me. I have my green screen, and I create and I edit my everything. But it's lonely. I'm by myself here.
Yeah, that's typical pricing inside of a city, and it's actually not expensive.
It's
when
a
you
Corona price. Listen, it's not a normal price for this kind of an apartment.
half price probably.
Look how tall the ceiling is.
Oh, I love the old. What do you got? Yeah, nice ceilings.
Yeah, it's an old building renovated for Airbnb.
I'm typing. Somebody asked how much is that? I said no, it's like $1,300 a month, not £380.
$1,380 a month after Corona price. That's like 50% discount.
Okay, that's good. Well, a lot of people don't understand. To live in the city proper, any city in the world, it costs money.
Oh yeah,
There's no
I just
bargain
realized
in any city. It doesn't matter where you go. Go to a city and you're going to pay money.
it's the center of city. Like, it cannot be any more touristic than this place. And the thing is that it's really, I never, as an Israeli, as a local, you never. I mean, she passed away, unfortunately, about a month ago. I had the grandma here, and so coming to Jerusalem, because my hometown is Bat Yam, by the shoreline. Coming to Jerusalem was always coming to that area. Naturally, I will never expect to live at a touristic place at the center of an Israeli city. But Corona brought us to these kind of deals and opportunities. And I just realized coming here, I'm here for 2 months now. I realized that the only time where I live in a place that is beautiful, like an Airbnb, at the center of any city is when I travel abroad, not in my country.
I hear you. It's definitely styling. So what do you think
Yeah.
is going on good in your life? How do you get all this done? How did you accomplish all this?
Accomplish? I did not accomplish anything. That's what I'm trying to do. So I have my working area here, right? This is where I give my lessons. And on the other room, I have my green screen and I film my courses. And it takes a lot of, I'll give you a tour. So this is the place where I sleep, right? This is the horses. And this is a giant window. Giant one. I love it. Sometimes I sit here to work, but basically this is the end of the apartment. It's really, really small. You have to understand. And this is the hallway.
Yeah,
and
but
here you have
a hallway. Studio apartments in some places don't even have a hallway. So you got
yeah.
it's
I'm
not
happy. And this is the kitchen. Look how small it is, but it's cute.
it's a 1-bedroom apartment though. It's not really a studio. So you're styling. That's plenty.
Oh yeah, and you have this kind of weird things like this is actually the bottom of the upper stairs of the, you know, when people comes up, I hear them, but I love it. I actually love it. I absolutely love hearing the people. You see another one here. So when people are stepping, I hear them here. I love it. I really love it. It's good for one person or for a
paintings
couple.
in the house. Did you paint them?
Huh?
The paintings. Did you do those? Where did you get those?
The what? The paint? No.
They
This
can't.
is no. This is a place that is an Airbnb apartment, but they made it a living place only because Corona. You know, no tourists.
Okay, fantastic.
That's so opportunities. You know, so yes, it's a long answer to your question. What am I grateful for? I guess that I'm here having this opportunity to be in this gorgeous apartment.
Somebody said, "How long will you be staying in this apartment?" Do you know? Is it like
Good question? It's a good question. So basically, by March will be my last month here,
Okay.
and I need to finish what I start. I need to finish editing, and it should not take me that long. And then I'll have my courses, and hopefully I will be more financially stable.
How many students are you doing now?
How many what?
How many students do you have in your courses?
I haven't launched them yet, so I'm teaching one-on-one.
Okay,
or
you're
Zoom
doing
classes, small classes.
okay. You know, my son is teaching online now. He's teaching English to Korean and Chinese children, and he stays
On which website?
every day, so he's having a good time.
Oh yeah. So I have students as well. Let me show you, by the way. So these are this is how it looks like. You see, this is me with what I teach on the background, and I highlight what I want to highlight, and it's me. Okay, disappeared. Anyway, never mind.
So that's your class there. They log in and they go online.
No, a class is harder to obtain. I mean, you need to market yourself. So the marketing is the hard part. Are you good in marketing?
That's what I do for a living.
Oh, forgot. If you told me, I forgot. So marketing is really, really difficult for people who are not doing it for a living. We want to create, we want to just do what we're good at, what we're talented in. And marketing distracts us to get more students, to fill a class. For example, now I have 3 students, and a small class is great, really. Up to 5 students, optimum, that's great. But basically I wanted 15. I didn't get 15.
Okay, here's what we're going to do. I have an idea. Pick one day of the week, 1 hour of the week, free Hebrew lessons on HAPS, and let people do it, and do this for around a month or 2 until the class gets a lot of people, and then let them know, thank you, this has been your class. If you'd like continue a one-on-one, blah, 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 this is the cost. So start out as a little charity thing. You probably got 30 minutes to an hour each week that you can just give away to the internet to teach people lessons, and then tell them it's for 30 days. And then after the 30 days, if they want to continue, then you say this is the pricing. So offer introductory, free, without sign up, come in and learn some Hebrew. Maybe that's a shot. You're not going to spend a lot of time.
It's an idea. It's an
Do
idea
it
to
for a week.
consider. What I think, my thinking is that I've tried it in the past,
Mhm.
not that consistent as 30 days, I admit. But the thing is that where I'm at right now in my life,
Mhm.
it's the stage where I want to start making the real money from what I do. And up until now, I gave a lot of freebies, and I think that it did not.
It didn't pan out for you.
It and also what it did for my self-worth as a professional who wants to launch herself. I think that I've tried to believe no, bad English day, one moment. I've started to believe that the best strategia will be to price myself high and release some of my content that is already worked on, not me working all over again. This is what I'm here for. I'm trying to move to video lessons and stop working that hard
Who's
all
your
the time.
target demographic? Who wants to learn Hebrew?
A lot of people wants to learn
But
Hebrew.
who? Who wants to learn?
I will tell you. Who wants to learn Hebrew? Besides new immigrants that are immigrating to Israel, besides them, you have a lot of curious people that think that Hebrew is exotic and interesting, and a lot of them love to learn languages in general. So he knows Italian, he knows Arabic, he knows this, and then there are a lot of people who just love to learn languages. And I have a lot of students who are non-Jews, not necessarily Jews, want to learn Hebrew. Oh, I have religious people, Christians, that want to learn Hebrew, at least to read Hebrew. I have a reading and writing course. It's great. I worked 6 months on it, over it. So
If
that's
I
my
let's
most.
say if I learn to read Hebrew, how is it going to help me? If I don't go to
It depends who
Israel,
you are.
yeah,
It
I
depends who you
can't,
are. But I
you
can
know,
ask the same thing about other languages. I can ask the same thing about any language. Why would I learn Italian? I've been to Italy. How is it going to
mhm.
help me? I mean, people communicate in English in Italy. I mean, ask any person why he or she are learning languages. Some people love it. It makes you a richer man. I mean, a richer, you know what I mean? Not with money. You
Here's somebody
know
right here has
more.
been trying to teach themselves Hebrew for 6+ years. You need Ellie to help you. It's on the screen now. This gentleman or lady, I cannot Yasvat. I
So, you know what? Here I am. I will try to click that like. It doesn't help me
there
to
you
click
go.
that like. It's not clickable. So I'm going to write shalom again.
No, but
And
your thumbs up got it, and I'm liking your thumbs up. Don't leave them. That way
oh,
people know. Okay.
I don't understand this app. I'm like
Okay.
clicking, nothing happens. Yeah, so you know what? Here and there, I will share content. Sure, on apps, I'll try that. I did it on Periscope.
Mhm.
I have an account of over 1,000 people there who wants to learn Hebrew.
No,
Maybe
no,
I
no.
should post them that I am here. Um,
So basically, your target audience is there's some Christians and some Jews who want to speak Hebrew.
yeah,
Okay.
anyone who wants to
And yeah,
learn Hebrew, they don't need to be religious. They don't need to be Jewish.
okay, but that's the demographic basically. And how many people out there you think that number is, and what's the competition, and what percentage you think you can capture of
Oh
that?
wow, it
Have you
sounds
put
like an
any numbers
investor
to it?
presentation. I am not. I gotta admit, I'm not good with numbers. I
Okay.
can pull numbers and
10 percent
statistics for you, but I know from the ground, right? I know what is out there. I know who's approaching me. Again, I feel that it's 50% non-Jews.
Okay.
I feel that a lot of them love languages in general. They're educate, educated. Some of them, has plans to visit Israel, they would like to have fun with Hebrew, communicate, shop in Hebrew. It's an experience. You don't
Yeah.
have to master Hebrew to shop in Hebrew, right?
I just don't know the demographics, and that was trying to set a stage for the actual outcome. So I'm trying to just look what was the possibilities and what are the probabilities.
Right. So
You know?
people who are interested have certain background. They've tried to learn by themselves. I think that most people that come to me, not a lot of them never, I'm the first experience in Hebrew learning from them. Usually what I do, I fix further negative experiences, because this language is being taught in a very, very messy way, as an old-fashioned language, religious, and it's really fun. It's a fun language. We can have fun with it. We have very good shows, So a language is a culture, Randy. A language is a culture. Like I want to learn Arabic. Great. That's gonna help me move one step forward towards the culture that is not my culture. Someone who will learn Hebrew will get one step further, closer to the Israeli culture, to understand how our temper and character and warmth is being expressed in the language. It's interesting.
I'm looking at something that. Okay.
I can ask you something. I can ask you something. So, people who lives in cold countries, they have a lot of words for ice, right? Eskimos,
Okay.
for example. What do you think? And I don't see the comments for some reason, perhaps. What do you think is the word that we have the most in Hebrew? Can you guess? So it's not ice. This is not a cold country, and it's nothing that got to do with warm, but it's something that got to do with our patience.
Really? So I have no idea. What is a word that you guys have patience with?
Russian words.
Oh,
Nu, come on, yalla, kadima. I think it's Middle Eastern. It's not necessarily just Israeli.
okay. I was looking that there's there's a large number of people in China that want to learn Hebrew. Sorry.
Where did you look?
I was just looking up different things, and it seems my son has a good luck in China and Korea with language teaching. So you may have a good group of people there in China. And
I'm sure there are people who wants to learn. You just need to reach them. You just need to find them.
yeah, there you go. So this word now, your number one word is what?
Oh, okay. Russian words.
The Russian word, just all Russian words.
To rush, yeah, it's like not Russian, like Russia.
Yeah.
To rush people, to make them move faster, talk faster. Come on, I don't have time. So we have a lot of words like that. We have nu, yalla, kadima.
Yalla, hami, yalla, ta'al. Yeah, same in Arabic, it's yalla, hella, yalla, ta'al, hami.
So the last one I'm not familiar with, but yalla we do. We have that.
Same, yalla.
Yeah, it's Middle Eastern. It's Middle Eastern temper.
Okay. Yeah, it's the same. There's like 10 words to tell people to hurry up or come with me and fast, Arabic has the same thing. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah. And also words of family. Brother, we have a lot of these. Akhi, akhoti. That shows that family is a higher value to us.
We have our comments have stopped in HAPS.
What?
The comments have stopped.
Oh yeah, I don't see anything.
Yeah, let me refresh it. Okay, hope it doesn't go away. I'm going to refresh something right now.
Okay.
Let's see if it works. Here we go. Let's see if it keeps us. Boom, refreshing. Let's see if it works again.
I must say I gotta go soon since it's almost midnight and a half.
Okay, yalla.
Yalla.
Yalla, go.
Randy, thank you so much. You're very generous and kind and interesting to speak with.
Ellie, you want to see more of you? Really? I can't ever find you. Are you going to be on HAPS or not? Give me the word.
I'm here. This is me.
Okay.
I'm going to try, but they have to improve their video. I'm a video perfectionist. Like that's what I do. I do quality video. If they're going to continue like this, I'm not sure. They need to. You said something about next week, right? You said
It
they're going to.
grew daily. You know, even Periscope started off crappy. It was broke.
Periscope was perfect video-wise from
The
the
end,
scratch.
but when it started, it always had problems, and it took a while to get
Bugs,
it going.
right. Okay, I'm patient. I'm gonna stick around. If you're here, I'm gonna stick. You're the
I'm
only
gonna stick
person I
around.
know here.
Anytime you come on, let me know, and let's see if we can tell everybody, like in the morning, in the evening, and we'll just have you come up. Send me a
תודה
message
רבה.
anytime. I don't know how to
תודה
send you a
רבה.
message when you're not here. You don't respond to anything I send to you.
No. I do respond. Send me an email. I don't go to Twitter. I don't do Twitter.
Okay,
I
I'll
check
have
Twitter
to try
twice a
that.
year.
Yeah, I had a couple of customers for you the other day, and I was trying to get a hold of you. You didn't even look at
So
it.
Randy, listen. info@speakinghebrew.com.
Okay.
Simplest.
Will you put that
message.
down in the comments so people that watch
Yes.
this later can see them?
Yes, תודה רבה. I will. Info@speaking. Oh my God, takes me a lot of time. Hebrew.com. Speaking Hebrew. Yeah, it looks good. Okay. I don't see the comments. Is it right there?
Yeah,
Info@speakinghebrew.com.
at speakinghebrew.com. That's great.
That's my email. If you want to ask something or to say something, I haven't seen any of your messages, unfortunately. Perhaps.
Oh, really? I should have
Yeah,
put them on the
the
screen.
last
I'm
half
so
an hour, I
sorry.
didn't see anything.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I should have been sharing them on the screen live.
Maybe
I
I'll watch the replay. Maybe I see it on the replay.
watched the replay and see what happened. But this replay is long. We started out in politics, and then we went to talking, and then I changed the title to You and I.
I'll
You have to
scroll.
really, the scrolling's not the best anyway.
טוב,
It's great
תודה
to
רבה,
see you.
רנדי.
You're getting better every time I see you. I don't know what you're doing, but something's going good in your life. You're eating right, thinking right, and something's going on.
יאללה, תודה, להתראות, לילה טוב, good night.
All right. Ellie, thanks. See you later. Bye.
Bye.
All right. That was Miss Ellie. Let's move back. Let me fix my comment here for a minute. Hold on, folks. We're going to go back to what we're. Let's change this to here. Okay. It was. Oh, God. I don't know. I'm not going to change the title. It don't matter. I'm going to keep it the same. Sorry about that. Oh, all right. What's up? Showing up great, Johnny Begin? Okay. I'm glad everybody could see that. Well, it's like 1:30 in the morning. I better chill. I've got to get up in the morning and fold like 10 shirts. And then after I fold those 10 shirts, I have to put things in luggage. I have one more bag to pack. I have to put away my computer. I got a lot of nonsense to take care of. Hey, Matthew, how you doing? Well, anyway, I got to go. Folks, have a great night. I got to get busy. Appreciate it. Have fun. See you next time. Thank you.